Welcome to today's daily market dissection. The purpose of this educational video is to point out where the rules align with the indicators to produce a qualified trade. Please note that these are hypothetical examples and were not taken live, and as such, they do not account for market conditions such as slippage or orders not being filled. They are for educational purposes to help you fast track your trading and improve your ability to identify our qualified trade setups. Good afternoon. Welcome to the daily market dissection for Thursday, May 3rd, 2018. Today's market is the NQ. Now, there were quite a few trades today, so we will be moving rather quickly. And as always, feel free to pause the video and line them up with your own charts by checking the timestamps at the bottom. Our first trade of the day is a single T long that does get stopped out for our 18 tick stop at 9:31. We have a single T short at 9:33. For profit target, followed by a single T short at 9:34. Nice 12 bar run here that we can catch by widening the stop on our runner to the green DPI. Then we have a surf long at 9:36 to grab about 7 bars. Then we have back-to-back stop outs. We have a single T long, does get stopped out at 18 ticks. A continuation long that also gets stops out at 18 ticks, headed into our 9:45 and 10 a.m. news events that do keep us out of this momentum, as well as this single T here. Now, there are a few trades in between that time. There's this momentum after our 9:45 news window we can catch, and potentially also this continuation here at 9:54 and 54 seconds. Could potentially catch this run if we were trailing before 9:55. And after our 10 a.m. news window, we do have a momentum short for profit target at 10:12, followed by another one that grabs a couple extra ticks with the runner at 10:14. Then we have our first momentum here that does get stopped out. And we couldn't take this as a single T because our EMAs are not in the correct order, and our turn bar does not touch the 50. Can't enter it as a momentum, which does get stopped out our 15 ticks. And then the follow-up bar is another momentum, which does let us take part in the rest of the run. So we will be trailing at the green DPI by the time these long wicks roll around, and we'll ride it all the way down to the turn bar. Then we have a single T short at 10:26, followed by a momentum in the same run, both for profit target, followed by a surf on the way up for a quick profit target, and a single T short here at 10:32 for profit target, followed by a momentum in the same run. Then we have a single T short, a nice 21 bar run here. Again, we'll ride over this wick because we'll be trailing at the green DPI price. Then we have a continuation short that hits profit target and grabs a couple extra ticks at 10:38, followed by a surf long at 10:40 that does hit its profit target, followed by another surf for profit target, and a dot trend short that does get stopped out at the 18 ticks, followed by a single T short at 10:52 for profit target, plus 6 extra ticks with the runner. A continuation short, just a little head fake there, heading into the low for a full stop. Then we have a momentum short for profit target, followed by a single T that does get stopped out at the 18 ticks. A momentum short at 11:03 for profit target, followed by a continuation long at 11:07 for profit target. And several trades in the same run, a single T that does grab a couple extra ticks, getting stopped out on the bar before we widen to the red DPI price. This next momentum does hit profit target, and the second momentum in the same run lets us take part in the rest of the run. Then we have a continuation long at 11:25 for profit target, followed by back-to-back continuations and a momentum that does get stopped out. Then we have a continuation short at 11:40 for profit target and a momentum in the same run that also hits profit target. We have a single T on the way up. Very nice run here. 21 bars for a total of $370. Then we have a single T long that does hit profit target and grabs a couple extra ticks, trailing at the red DPI price. A continuation long at 11:56 that does get stopped out, followed by a single T for a full stop. Then we have a single T long at 12:05 for profit target, plus 2 extra ticks. A surf short on the way down for profit target. A dot trend long at 12:14 for profit target. Three momentums in the same run. The first one at 12.18 for profit target. There is enough space before we run into the 200. The second entry is far enough past the 200. We don't have to worry about that. And the third one does get stopped out. We have a momentum long at 12.38, which lets us take part in this rather large run. We grab about half of it. A continuation long at 12.41 for profit target, followed by a momentum long that lets us pick up the rest of the run. Then a momentum long at 12.53 for profit target plus an extra tick, and a single T long at 12.56 that lets us grab the rest of the run as we'll hit profit target at the close of bar 4, and we can trail the rest of the run at the red DPI price. Then we have a continuation long here at 13.08 that does get stopped out. A single T long at 13.10. A momentum long that does get stopped out, followed by a continuation. Little resistance there. You may notice these are both at the same exact entry price here. A momentum long that does get stopped out. Very rare we get 3 stops in a row. We have a momentum short for profit target, followed by a surf long that lets us pick up this nice 11 bar run. A continuation long at 13.33, followed by a momentum long that lets us grab the rest of that run. Then we have a surf short that does hit profit target, followed by a second surf in the same run that picks up profit target plus an extra tick. A continuation short at 13.51 that does get stopped out at our 18 ticks. A momentum short at 1400 for profit target plus a couple extra ticks. A continuation short at 14.20, followed by this momentum that doesn't quite make it to its profit target. Then we have a few momentums in the same run. The first one hits profit target, and the second one lets us grab the rest of that run, followed by a single T long at 14.36 for a nice 17 bar run here, which will pick up trailing at the red DPI price with our runner. And we have a surf short at 14.43 that does get stopped out, and the second surf in the same run lets us hit profit target. We have a momentum short at 14.51 for profit target, followed by a surf long at 14.55 for profit target. A momentum short at 14.56. We do have to pass on this single T. It doesn't quite qualify, and if it did, it's right on top of the 200. We have a momentum short at 15.10 for profit target, followed by a momentum long. A lot of quick short cycles toward the end of the day here. A single T long for profit target, followed by a momentum long for profit target. A single T at 15.26, followed by a continuation at 15.28. And a momentum long at 15.30. So a lot of these trades did happen rather quickly. If you were on the ball, you could certainly enter a large majority of them, but some, of course, were too fast. The momentum short for profit target at 15.40, followed by a continuation short at 15.45 that does get stopped out. Another continuation short that does hit profit target, and the runner grabs us a couple extra ticks, followed by a momentum short that lets us grab the majority of this 13 bar run here. And that will be the last trade of the day. And that is all of our qualified trades for the day.